should the Attorney General remain as the Minister of Labor? I think that our dear Prime Minister has a choice to make. Either Ms. Joseph sits as his Minister of Labor or the Minister in charge of the Attorney General's office.
Attorney at Law Jerry Edwin speaking in light of a recent statement made by Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs and Labor Claudette Joseph. According to him, the integrity of the office of the Attorney General has come into question.
The Minister of Legal Affairs states that persons are fired because they campaigned against the transformation agenda. I believe that my dear friend, Ms. Joseph, is speaking as a politician, which she is. And one wonders whether if the Prime Minister of Grenada needs some advice from the Attorney General as to the legality of the firing of those persons in Caracou, whether or not the Attorney General is capable of impartially giving the Prime Minister, the Cabinet, and by extension, the people of Grenada, an opinion that is not politically biased.
Ms. Joseph recently addressed the firing and in some instances the transfer of some employees on the Sisteral Caracou as acting within the law.
As Attorney General, I am satisfied based on all the information provided that there was nothing wrong morally or legally in the steps taken, but that in fact those steps were taken in furtherance of the transformation agenda of this government. Because in one particular case, the person was actively campaigning against the transformation agenda.
Wow.
So there were good enough reason, and in 2 instances, I understand there were transfers.
Edwin says he is not questioning the competence of Ms. Joseph, however, what appears to be compromised. He believes this calls for Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell to make a decision.
Can she serve the role of Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs? Absolutely. It is that other office, that of the Minister of Labor, that I think puts that other office, the Attorney General of Grenada, into some doubt, because the Attorney General is the government's attorney. The Attorney General provides opinions to the Cabinet as to the legality of certain steps they may take. I think the advice that he receives in his Cabinet on questions concerning labor will not be the best advice from the Attorney General, because Ms. Joseph, being a very competent attorney, can serve certainly as the Attorney General, but I think the position is compromised when she also sits as the Minister of Labor, and the political issues may jaundice her eyes into thinking clearly.
Christelina John, GBN News.